Almost.
Well, then I'm gonna end party with you.
Okay. Go live on your own.
Yep. I'll still have you up.
I loaded up on all 5, bro. Go find me. I ain't gonna do the work for you. Huh?
Piansta!
Baba boy, beep beep boopy, what's going on, mine? Hey, guess what, peon? I guess because I'm trying to find out the deeper information about the shit that I got. You can't find my 1,600 follower channel, my guy. It's got 1,600 followers. It's Kick Enigma if you pay attention to the fucking rotator up there, you dumb fuck. Nah, I ain't sending you a fucking link, bitch. Find it yourself. You're supposed to be like a guru and good at fucking computers. Why the fuck you can't find it? Go find it, ho. The fuck? Look at it.
What up, bush caps?
Go find it, systematic psycho. You're supposed to be good with computers, my guy. You're supposed to be like a big streamer, got a lot of followers. Wait, why can't you find it? You don't know how to use the platform that you're on?
I got you.
Really? You don't know how to use your platform? That's so sad. So sad. You've got so many followers. What'd you do? Buy them? Ha!
Good Lord.
Like, bruh, I can't find 2 words that's on a rotator because I'm a dum-dum. Ah. But I'm gonna come in here and say that this guy is doing something. Because I can't even do things on the internet, but I'm gonna tell people how to live their life.
Music.
Stupid fucks, man. Well, who lets these motherfucking idiots get fucking connections to the internet, bro? They literally should go around, and if you're not educated enough, like, there should be like an education level. If you don't have over this education level, get the fuck out of here.
He has to take care of some shit, so I went live by myself.
Well, I mean, Systematic Psycho says that he's got a YouTube channel that's bigger than mine. Actually, you know what's funny is I completed 9th grade.
He has to have a diploma.
I had to have a diploma to join the army, my guy. You're stupid.
Like, learn. Even, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what?
I was just thinking the same thing. I think Germany tried to do something like that in the 1940s.
Everybody that's coming through.
Oh, there he is. Oh, look, they both found it. How about that? Congratulations. The Systematic Psycho does know how to get things. I'm not just saying. Let's go see. Oh, hold on. I gotta go pull up my because I got my shit set up through Lumia so that way I can see all my chats on one screen. I got 75 inches to play with. Yeah, I got my good enough diploma, but school's fools, man. They teach y'all stupid shit. Y'all ain't able to survive in the real world, my guy. You live in your little fucking concrete jungle. You can't live where I live.
So what's everybody up to tonight?
It's cute, though. It's cute, though, that you think you can survive outside the city. But, hey, Nickel Pickle, I got a question, bro. If you had to run, how far can you run? Can you run? I got 14 herniated discs. I'll race you. If you win, I'll delete everything.
You'll never catch me running. You know why? Because if I'm running, somebody's chasing my ass.
Ooh, you're from Baltimore? I'm so scared, buddy. I've been to Iraq and Afghanistan, dude. You don't scare me.
Like the fuck?
The fuck?
People, trolls, guys.
Right?
Why do we gotta have problems with trolls, though?
He's so scary. Ooh.
So what's everybody's got going?
He's from Baltimore, guys. He's from Baltimore. He's got a dual yard.
No, we got a door, y'all.
Oh, yeah, no, that's right. We got a dual yard. He got the car. Can't even say whole words. All right, let's go see the Systematic Psycho. Go to channel. Let's see. Ooh, 9.88 subscribers. How long you been working on that 10K, my guy?
When was the last time he actually put a video up?
Oh, let's see.
There you go.
Yeah, he does shit every day. He actually, oh wait, no, a day ago, 2 weeks ago. Of the Star Wars Clear Dogfight series. That's Boston's Poop Scooper. Wow, man, you're so original, Poop Scooper. What is this, high school? Fuck, he called me a poop scooper, babe. Oh no.
Hurt your feelings.
Oh my god.
Did he hurt your feelings? Oh yeah, I'm still on your channel. That is right.
Like, fake as fuck, bro. Been fiddling for the past 2 years. Oh, okay, yeah. How about that?
That's okay.
Give him that hawk and spit on that
On
thing.
that motherfucker later.
Hell yeah. Like, bro,
God.
loving all these interactions though, man. Thank y'all so much for wasting your time to come sit and chill with me. Y'all real, like, that's the best part about all this is y'all really buy it. You buy the drama, bro. That's what I'm here for, man. By the way, I'm an ordained Buddhist priest. I'm here from the Forever Couch Game to come and guide all of you stupid fucks to reality. Pop in the bubbles. The ones that you live in, bro. Because guess what? Man, y'all
Jesus.
y'all dumb as fuck. Like, next level
Jesus
stupid.
and education.
It is so easy
Who
to
needs
go and
Jesus
get
and
you
education?
clowns to come and show up. It's not even funny, bro. It's not even funny. Typical. You don't think I wasn't doing this to find y'all? Busted. Hey, no, not you. I do believe in Jesus. You know what's funny about Jesus and the one that I believe in? It's really funny. He never went to church. And he actually didn't like anything to do with religion. He actually told people to go away from religion if you read the book and the other books and the other religious documents on this planet from around that time that actually talk about Jesus and how he actually talked about how bad the Catholic Church was and how he was always telling people that none of y'all have anything close to what God is. None of you. Hold on, I got. They would turn out pretty whack, Psycho. I'm sorry that
Sorry, I am
hey,
not
right?
Baby Muffin. Why the fuck do you keep calling me Baby Muffin? Like,
I don't have trolls like you guys. It must be you, huh? No, I'm sure you've had your troll, Psycho. I'm sure everybody in content creation gets at least one. You're my first to actually go to this extent. My first to go to this extent. I don't have a religion, my guy. That's
It's called
because
spiritualism.
yeah. And okay, let's talk about, that I am an ordained Buddhist priest. That it is a religion, but you really need to go and look into what that religion is. It's too exhausting for me to try to explain that to you right now.
They wouldn't understand.
I've got bigger things to understand right now. But for me, I take on the persona of a Walter. The one that always talked about the Vietnam War and everything like that, and how you are a bunch of pansies and pussies and fucking bitches and dumbass fucks, fat ass fucks that ain't worth a fuck. Like, y'all really are worthless in my eyes, and you are the only people that can change that. I don't need to give a fuck if you like the fact that I view you as worthless. That's your problem, not mine.
Oh, do you need some? Like, I don't even understand it. Like, baby muffin.
He's just trying to make us feel smaller than him.
Well, I am smaller than him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we could stand side by side, and he would.
He's
We
like
would
5 of me.
right.
Like,
We could stand side by way. Like, me and you could fit in one leg of his pants.
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Like, he's calling me baby. Yeah, I am a baby compared to you. I'm a baby to your big toe.
Like, I can't help that. Like, why are
Go check out Nicholas Smith, guys. The epitome of what America is. Fat fucks with a loud mouth that think they know something.
What song's next?
Wait a minute. I'd be amazing.
I'm really sorry.
It'd be. I think you meant to say it'd be. Hey man, and see, you're over there on YouTube, and that's actually against TOS on YouTube. So I'm gonna need you to refrain from saying things like that. Otherwise, I will have to ban you, sir.
What was it? I missed it.
I'd be amazed in what you actually say. That is true. I mean, sorry, guy.
That's okay.
You go look it up, psycho, bro. It took you like 20 minutes to find a YouTube channel. So, like, Jesus fuck, bro. With it scrolling right up there. Like, you couldn't even use your eyes. You're so blinded by your own hate. Go see a therapist, bro.
You won't do it. What?
I won't do what? I report you for hate speech, just an FYI. Okay. For saying that you're fat, you're obese, and you have a higher chance than me to die from your obesity. I'm sorry that everybody else coddles you. Don't come here to be coddled. Because guess what? That's the facts. But I'll tell you right now, and that's provable facts. We can go and look at your Twitter and see the picture of you laying in that hospital bed. You're obese. You're big as fuck. I take the hard love. I'm not going to coddle you like your mommy and daddy. I ain't got a titty for you to suck on. You want to come in here and call somebody a bitch? And let's go back to what you started with when you came in here, sir. You came in here with the stupidity, sir. I'm sorry that you don't like what you heard.
Guess what?
Get over yourself, my guy, because I can report you and they're going to look at it and they're going to see that you started this.
Guess what?
They don't come after what I said. They come after what you did. What?
I pulled on the energy, right?
Okay.
And it said detox. Drink a smoothie.
Right.
Unfriend that asshole and throw some shit out. Do you know what that means?
I'm weak for doing that? No. I'm strong and powerful and willing to tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear.
Not Willy Wonka, don't
I'm not Willy Wonka. Do you see a sugar factory or a candy factory around me? I don't sugarcoat shit, sir. I ain't got time for it. Your sugarcoating is what gets kids in trouble.
You're making assumptions, and If you don't want to refrain from that, then there will be a decent.
Yeah, I can get your account taken away also, sir, because you can take that opinion, but there's no proof. None. You want to take it to court, sir? I'll see you in court about it. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep watching what you say. Thank you very much.
Keep going. Say it one more time, sir. Say it one more time, and I will also begin the process right now. It will not stop me. You will lose your 9.88 thousand or 9.88 fucking K viewers, like subscribers. Like, how many people even watch your shit?
You have proof? Oh, wow. Wow. That's even more of a defamation. So I'm telling you right now.
No, it's not defamation of character. If we go and have a doctor review your case, they're going to all determine you to be obese. What value do you bring as an obese man? Do you have a job? Are you able to work as you need? Do you have to take time off because of your obesity? Do you collect unemployment or disability for your obesity? If that's the case, I want that program gone. Obesity is a choice, sir. It is a choice. There are surgeries out there and things that you could do every day to get thinner. You choose not to. That's the facts. I'm sure that your doctors have even had that conversation with you on several occasions. If that upsets you and hurts your feelings, that's not my problem, but that's the facts. I can prove that. But calling me a pedophile? No, sir, you can't prove that.
You want a card read from me? It costs money.
I have inner peace, bro. Y'all are the ones butthurt over me trying to ask questions and trying to figure out, because you see, like, this is the fucked up part, is you're trying to tell me that I'm a pedo because I'm trying to figure out why Twitch covered it up for 3 years. Why did they cover it up for 3 years? And why are we not going over those? Why are we not going after those that also covered it up for 3 years? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, yes, he said wrong. There's two sides to that story, because he, on one side in one video, stated that he didn't know at the time and wasn't aware until the court proceedings. But then in his post says, yes, I understand that I was talking to a minor and what I did was wrong because I had a conversation with them that was inappropriate. Inside of a section that's supposed to be 18 plus, I assumed that they were using it legally. I'm supposed to now have, like, really? The business of mine is going great, actually. We've actually made almost $6,000 in profits in the first 90 days of being an LLC. Almost 6 grand. With little to no actual investment from myself. And we're also partnered with WS Custom Creations over here on Kick. They make the great signs that you see hanging up behind us. So, are you making money from your streams, sir? Because I don't even get subscriptions and I make money.
Oh, I'm doing great. And I'm partnered with people, so, you know.
Right?
I do great.
Like, we've got partnerships being built, sir, that know exactly how I stand on this matter. You're clueless. You're forming an opinion off of another motherfucker. You wanted to know the specifics because you wanted to know where to place blame instead of doctor. No, I don't sympathize with them. You're putting words in my mouth. I do not sympathize with the man. It shouldn't. me personally, if I was ever in a situation where inappropriate conversations of that context were occurring and I found out they were a minor,
Appreciate you.
immediately gone. There would be no, like, 'cause if I didn't know they were a minor, but then again, I'm also married, so I don't have to really worry about that. But hypothetically, if I was in that situation where I thought I was talking to a minor, cut ties. I'm not, no.
It's gross.
That's gross. You were a child. You don't even know what the fuck's going on in the world because 90% of the parents in this world don't even know what the fuck's going on either.
No, you can fuck off.
You see, you don't, okay, you don't have to believe me, bro. And that's what I'm getting at. I don't give a fuck if you believe me because, well, first off, I don't even put myself in that situation to begin with. I have a wife that I'm married, bro. 3 kids. I would destroy a family over some what temporary fun, sir? That doesn't sound very worth it at all in any regards. Can't we move the shoulder parrot? Buns, you're gone, bro. I'm done.
Yeah, I told him fuck off. Yeah, that'll work.
There you go. You can sit and watch, but you can't say shit, my guy. Flat like that. It's just that easy. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm smarter than that. And he should have been too in this space. Because you see, here's a clear fact, all right? Tell me that one of these people aren't troll enough to go and create a fake account, all right, to then go and pose as a child just to drum up some shit.
So I don't.
Or the other side of things where they could go and then what could they do? Go and start hacking into every game that you play and fucking it up, making it impossible for you to win or constantly hunting you down and stream sniping you, as they say. Over somebody using an illegitimate statement of calling me a pedophile for just trying to figure out why the fuck the system that we're supposed to trust waited 3 whole years. I don't give a fuck what you say. There is no way in no world that I would in the army wait 3 fucking years to prevent a terrorist attack. That's what you're toying with, somebody's life. You waited 3 years to see if he met up with somebody? That's more disgusting, in my opinion, than what Doc did. You waited for someone to get hurt before you did something. That's disgusting as fuck. That's literally could have cost that child its life. But you fucks are too busy worried about if I'm defending Doc. You're stupid as fuck. But that's because you're coddled. You want to live in your little bubble. You want to find your peace and run with it. No, that's what needs to stop. Whatever content I fucking want. That's the beauty of it. Why do you limit yourself to a specific type of content? I'm not defending Doctor, sir. What he did was wrong. He shouldn't have put himself in that situation. I've said that time and time again. Saying it yet again, what Doctor did was wrong. He should have never even put himself as a married man in that situation. But I'm curious as to how did he find out and when did he find out that the child was a child?
Or after said conversation.
Was it before or after said conversations? Because there's also parts of that conversation that had conversations about meeting up at a convention for streamers. Now, however, my curiosity on that is, was he just going to say, yeah, I got a booth that's going to be over here on the west wing of building C. I'm meeting with fans all day long. You can meet me there. So what, are y'all trying to just turn it into something more? Because he also said that other times he had inappropriate conversations? That's not probably the case. And then was it, oh, that's when I after then got banned. And it was because of this. And when they took me to court to see if they had to pay me or not, which by the way, they paid him. They paid the man. Twitch paid Dr. Disrespect. Just think about that. They had to give him money, which means what? His contract was not broken, and those contracts are public fucking knowledge. Read it myself. Doesn't have the specifics, but you can definitely get an idea of what they put in those contracts, and the clauses are usually pretty across the board. You do anything illegal that you weren't supposed to do, you're not getting your money. He got paid. Well, then what the fuck conversations were had that were inappropriate? How did they occur? And when did you find out that they were a child? Now you also admitted that I know, probably. I get it, bro. Like, it is something to grasp on. But guess what? If I was sitting in the courtroom as a juror, if I was sitting a judge and a jury is sitting around me, these are the questions I'm going to ask. Because before I send this man away for life, or worse, condemn him for something that may not actually be what you think it is. Because again, say, like, if you go and look at what the definition of a pedophile is, I will read it for you right now, straight from fucking Google. Pedophile fucking breaks it down. It's a noun, a person who is sexually attracted to children. You have to prove that they are sexually attracted to children. This is usually, I know, like, I don't even know why, I don't even want to know how you do that, but you have to prove that they are sexually attracted to children, which is usually done through their actions, things that they do. So, and
Oh, I want her.
I'm not dying on a probably hill, man. Would you want? Hey, I got a question. If, say, someone made a fake account, came to you and was a child, but said that they were older, and then you find out that they were a child, would you want somebody to give you the benefit of the doubt? Because that's all I'm looking for. Don't get me wrong, I agree that him having these conversations with a minor is a problem, but there is still a process that was supposed to prevent this, and that process failed. Why did it fail? Why then did the failure have to wait 3 years? You're telling me out of 3 years, they did not have the time to focus on such a serious matter with an up and coming content creator. So if that's the case, who then is in charge of that function within these industries? What's wrong with what I'm saying? No, it's that's the thing, bro. You're stuck on the you're thinking I'm defending Doc. No, I'm trying to defend the children because there was this process that was supposed to prevent this from ever happening. And it happened. And it's nasty and it sucks and it's disgusting. But why did it happen? How did it happen? It's supposed to be a locked system for 18 plus people. Why? How was that system averted? What can we do to improve that system to prevent this from happening to other people and children? We still don't have the Epstein client list because the government won't fucking give it to us. I would love to see that list. I can't, there ain't much else anybody can say about it, but show me the fucking list. Show me the list. Who was there? Why the fuck aren't they in jail? I don't give a fuck if it's Biden. I don't give a fuck if it's Trump. I don't give a fuck if it's Matt Damon. I don't give a fuck if it's Justin Bieber. I don't give a fuck if it's Justin Trudeau. I don't give a fuck if it's the Prince of fucking Wales. I don't give a fuck if it's Osama bin Laden. What happened on that island? And it needs to be known. Like, bro, I'm so tired of motherfuckers coming at me with stupid shit. You don't even got the whole fucking information. You're taking pieces and trying to run with it. You ain't even listening. You're too busy trying to have one piece to go off of, you stupid fucks. Like, bro, this is why people like Andrew Tate and the Tate brothers are so fucking high up in the world.
Crack. We don't do crack. Thank you. Like, if that's
Matt Damon's another one that's supposed that they have pictures of. There's also Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck who was on that island. I want to know who was there. Who can confirm what you did or didn't fucking do? And once we do have that list put together, sir, trust. We making a statement. Clean house. I'll build a new prison for you. You'll build it for me. It'll be the last castle. I'll be the fucking warden and the president at the same fucking time.
what you're talking about for some of them, they can just all die.
I'm sorry that it sounds like I'm trying to defend Doc. No, what I'm defending is the children that were put in danger by a flawed system at Twitch, which is a fact. The Doc situation is not what I'm worried about. I have children that want to have Twitch accounts. How am I supposed to know that that system is going to protect them like it says it is? I don't like them odds. No, actually, I didn't even know who Jeff Epstein was until after he died. But everybody knows Hillary Clinton. Oh, wait, I might have just added myself to the suicide list. Whoops. But man, I'm gonna tell y'all all right now, no matter where you're watching, let it be known that I'm not cut from the same cloth as the rest of the world. It does not change a lot, bro. I'm saying that I've heard two sides to the story. One side that he himself said out of his own mouth, not what all you stupid fucks have put together on your own. What he said out of his own mouth in his initial video about the fucking whole situation. When he said at the time, I didn't know they were a minor. And as soon as I found out after the court proceedings, since they've already released the documents, since they released the documents, since they released the document, and then I cut contact when I found out about that. And then the whole fucking internet started calling him a pedophile after that video.
Cheers, guys. Holy fuck.
And then he came out with the statement that he keeps cutting back and forth of, did he talk? What was it? A minor? He puts minor in there and then he cuts minor out. And now he's got minor in there in quotation marks.
Bet.
Yeah, right.
What?
Like, I'm curious. I'm not saying that what he did was not wrong. I'm just curious about the semantics of it because that's the kind of person I am. The semantics will lead me to the cause. The cause will lead me to what broke. No, I don't think he's covering his ass. He flat out said that he understands that he spoke to a minor and the conversations did get inappropriate. That's clear as day in his statement. That sucks, bro. That's kind of bad because I used to look up to the guy also. He was one of the creators because he was controversial. He didn't give a fuck. But I like even with the not give a fuck, I still figured there was a line somewhere. Like there's gotta be, right? Now I never thought that that would have been his line.
Do it, King.
I'm not allowed to disclose that information. I even had to ask permission to even talk about the fact that I had an investment because I had to make this slick understand that I have not everything's allowed to be talked about, bro. You know what not I mean, if you've ever gotten a sponsorship, some of them are done under non-disclosure agreements, which means that whatever I get from them is not supposed to be talked about to a degree.
Oh, here we go.
What? Oh,
Hi, guys.
hi, Queen. Hi, Queen. No, sir, that's not true. I have a meeting with an investor. That's what I've said. And this investor, before they met with me, pulled away from their last investment because of allegations. And because the person was not able to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt against the allegations that were being
We're on
had.
some serious conversations, guys.
Which I have permission to say that part. Not allowed to disclose who they are or where they work or what business they're in, but that's what I'm allowed to tell you. That they don't want anything to do with pedophiles because they also themselves were severely molested as a child, which they also said why they don't want nothing to do with anybody that gets called a pedo. You're fucking with my life.
Oh yeah, your shout outs aren't working right now. I forgot.
Bro, it's not about my content. You see, that's your ignorance on who I am and what I'm building. And that's fine. Would you like me to explain what my business is? Yes, honey. Goodness.
But
My children want to be involved too because they have an opinion about this. But there again, she's 13 and I don't want her on these platforms because of this exact discussion. So would you like to hear? Okay, you were talking in code like I haven't dealt with more money than you, but I know what you're saying and you wouldn't make me happy as an investor. Well, that's the thing. You are not the only investor on this planet, bro. Did you forget that? Because there's people. Do you hear Tom McDonald in the background? Do you hear him? There's people that love that guy, that love everything he has to say. Maybe you should go listen to him. Start with people so stupid because it'll hit close to home for you. But this is also you too. And then I'll play Snowflakes next. No, she keeps coming down here. We keep having to shoo her away to her room.
It's not a conversation that my children need to be involved in.
It's not a conversation that my children need to be involved in. However, we involve them with it because we have to worry about the repercussions of what some trolls are willing to do in the community. One of the many actual things that I'm working on is the anti-swatting bill. Because you see, these reckless comments that y'all are making could have the SWAT team kicking down my door. Do you know that?
This is for King and Queen.
Thank you. Your reckless comments could literally, because of y'all, you could be causing the SWAT team to kick down my door, and you're okay with that? Putting my children in harm's way. As you want to tell me how I'm sitting here and trying to find a way to protect my children is wrong. How I want them to be able to get onto these platforms and use the things that they supposedly are supposed to be able to use. But we've had many discussions that they would not be allowed on Kick until they're 18. I know you don't, Psycho. I know you don't, Psycho. But now because of your comments on my live, right? And anybody that sees this live that then decides to side with you, what if they are willing to do it? Because of your recklessness of calling me a pedophile. Have you thought about that? I'm glad that you've never had these issues. But you see, you must not have children that want to be streamers. So we live completely different lives. That means that I have to worry about things that you wouldn't even want to involve yourself in. I love you too, Queen Bushcamp, and I thank you so much for everything. I know that you are one of the few people that actually hears what we're saying and understands what we're saying. I appreciate you so much. You're fucking amazing. And that's what we're trying to get at. Is I stepped into this knowing very full well that it was gonna more than likely cause some form of backlash. I never expected to get called a pedophile. But that's because of ignorance of people that weren't listening. They were too busy seeing the little bits and pieces that they wanted so that way they could formulate an opinion to sound correct, but ended up looking stupid, including yourself. You've been pretty fucking dumb through this.
So who's gonna have
Because I've literally had to break it down Barney style to you, Psycho. Barney style. If you're supposedly so informed on this, why are you not asking the same questions? Why are you not wondering why these systems did not do as they needed to? That's right, because you're more worried about making sure that me on my rise as I'm doing things gets thrown down. You see, that's the thing, bro. You're trying to say that that's the problem. Go watch Aiden Ross. He's pretty controversial, right? Pretty controversial. Does some pretty wild shit in his stream. What about Amaranth? Oh yeah, that's right. I think they also did that too, bro. Different strokes for different folks, man. I have the mental capacity, knowledge, and research behind me to be able to deal with idiots like you. I want the best for you too, and I really, 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 really need you to go and start paying more attention before you formulate opinions. Because man, you get misguided fast as fuck. And you're gullible as fuck. I'm doing just fine. Like I said, bro, the path that I'm on, I've made $6,000 that of which we've kept like 250 bucks,
Maybe.
maybe 250
And
out of the
really, we
six
didn't really
grand.
keep it
Because my
we had to
bills,
ship shit out.
yeah, right. We turned around and shipped a bunch of shit out, man. We give away free stuff all the time.
I'm about to ship out
But
more
you were
shit
too
on the
busy
1st.
coming in here, see. And this is in Psycho. Understand, I'm always gonna have bad blood with you, bro, because you came in here wrong. Try again in 2025. You can sit and hang out as much as you want, man, but trust that I'm never gonna be nice to you because you need tough love. I'm rational, I think. You didn't think so critically when you were calling me a pedophile. And there was nothing rational to your statements. You couldn't even defend them. You couldn't even substantiate them. I can tell you, you don't know that is yet because I know what that looks like. And, obviously you don't know what that looks like because, again, I don't have problems with anyone actually. Well, you have a problem with me. Congratulations. I'm sorry that everybody else is too soft to call you out on your bullshit. I'll call you out on your bullshit. I'm that friend. I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings. Your feelings are your problem. If you can't manage your feelings and you're incapable of doing those, I highly suggest getting out of the content creation space. Because people with thin skin are not going to exist here. Because the level of hate that you get as a content creator, bro, I've been there, done that before. And that was just sitting and playing video games like I used to a year ago, bro. I'm adapting. The content creation space has changed me into who I am. If they don't like it, well, then might want to sit down, shut up, and listen.
Maybe.
Well, congratulations. I'll be your first, buddy. Oh, pal. No, bro. Because that's content creation. Let's talk about this right now, all right? Let's see here. And like I said, I'm live across the board right now. I'm live on 5 different places. All right. I'm sitting at 5 viewers on Kick. That was just at 8 until I clicked over here. 9 viewers on X. My little community, it's a Thursday night at 8:30. That means that it's 7:30 on the Central Coast, which means Central Coast is just finishing up dinner. West Coast, it's about 5:30, 5:30. They're still getting home after work. And then Hawaii, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then there's the same breakdown for Canada plus an Alaskan. And then let's see, it's 8:30 at night, so Australia's about to be waking up. And I'm only 47 minutes into this portion of the stream. Now, before I ended it, everything had double digits, including my wife's stream. Restarts always hurt streams, though. When you have to kill it, and especially it was down so long that it actually went offline before I was able to reconnect because I was having a problem with it trying to connect to too many locations at once. That was, I forgot that Streamlabs limits you to 5.
So I had to go on my own channel,
Yeah, so she's just live on herself. I'm a nobleman. Well, I never have problems with hate, and my community deals with things for me because I'm noble as fuck. What was so noble about the way that you attacked me? I want to know. Where was the nobility? I don't remember you giving me any nobility. But you received it from me. And guess what? I'm one of those nobles that if I was standing there and you said you called me a pedo, I'd have broke your fucking jaw.
I appreciate you, Highburn. Much love.
Because I'm that nobleman.
I'll do a dab.
You're not going to downright offend me with no proof. And so, being that you're not within my arm's distance, I'll do it verbally instead. Because you don't hurt my feelings, but I'm going to get you right. That's going to happen every time. No, bro. It was an attack. So, hey, psycho, you're a pedophile. You're a pedophile because you don't want to find. And here, I'll even substantiate my case. You ready to have this argument? You're a pedophile because you don't want to defend my children. You're too busy making sure that I was a pedophile that you didn't even care about the things that I was saying, where I was trying to actually figure out why the system that's supposed to protect children would not have protect my children. That's scary for me as a parent. I think you're a pedophile because of that. It's the same reach that you just took on me. But that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what you just did to me. That's why I was doing it. To prove my point. You took a piece of something that I said, twisted it to your narrative, and attacked me, sir. And then you're sitting here and copping out and saying that you didn't. Delete your account. You don't deserve to be a content creator. Delete it. Start over. Because you remember making that agreement? I made that agreement at the beginning. Go delete your account, sir. Go start a new one just like that Kick account. Go restart on Kick. Go restart on Kick, systematic psycho. Delete your YouTube right now. No live, no notification. You only get to use your X just like me, sir. Delete it and start over. Can I have a lot?
Yep.
Thank you. I hope I got more tea out there. It's here.
I think so.
What? Still on drugs?
Who's on drugs?
Hey, yo, Extreme Fury, how we doing?
Oh god, we got more.
BBR's ever hit the septic pools? The battle with backsplash. No, but I was sitting in a porta john one time when shells started fucking hitting, and I fucking shit so hard that the blue water splashed my ass. That sucked. I'll never forget that. It wasn't even close. It was easily all the way on the other side of the cop. But it just like I'm sitting there relaxing, chilling. It's fucking 130 something degrees, and fucking I'm trying to poop, but it hurts because it's hot. It's dry. Yeah, and then boom, and it just grabbed my pants. I was buttoning my shit up and putting my belt on as I was running back. Oh, fuck, man. That was wild as shit. That was 2 days later that I was returning from R&R, and it was probably like 2 weeks later when because I think that happened before I went on R&R, and that's why I remember it, because after I got back from R&R, we were flying into the base and they were getting rocketed. Like our helicopter had just made the fucking round and was just about to go in for its landing when they took the first rocket.
Oh, really?
Yes. That helicopter fucking backtracked so fucking fast. The next thing I knew, we were back at the big fob.
Yeah.
And we land and we get off and I'm like, well, what happened? And they were like, "Oh, they just got fucking rocketed." What?
Right?
Was everybody okay? Like, the fuck? What do you mean? I was just about to take a nap. I didn't realize we were landing. I just thought you were rocking me. I thought we were only halfway there. Because the chopper, the way that the fucking Blackhawks, I was in a UH-60, and the way that like the fucking propellers when they spin, they can take the exhaust fans and face them. The Battle of Backsplash. No, I'm not talking about the Battle of Black's Backsplash. Yeah, I don't always talk about shit. We've been kind of busy because, actually 3 years ago, we were homeless for 2 years. We were at 3 years ago, ended our 2 years of homelessness with no help from fucking the VA, the US government, nobody. I did it with my disability and my disability alone. Well, minus one organization that finally helped us out.
Yeah.
One, 2 years later.
And that was just to get us a place to live for a year.
Yeah, it's happened to a lot of guys, bro. It's a very common story in the army. Happened to us all, man. It's like one of those ones that it like fucking happened. Homeless is offensive. I agree with that, LM.
See, the thing about it is I'm also epileptic. So if he tells me a story, I might forget it in a week or two.
There's that too. There's few of them.
I do have neurological problems with certain things, and short-term memory loss is one of them. It just depends on how stressed out I am at the moment.
Right. Having her husband called a pedophile is pretty fuck. I can't imagine.
I'm pretty fucking angry, but I'm
Yeah, like I don't know. For me, it would be like one of those things. Like, say if it was the shoe was on the other foot, and these were my three kids, and you were being called a pedophile. Like, I would be scared. Like, she must be fun at raves. Actually, believe it or not, LM, there was one time that she fucking she told me that she had like
I
this
have a
list.
wiggle video.
Yeah, she had these like 5 or 6 songs that were like about different types of wiggles and shit. And she wanted to like me to get a video of
Yeah,
her
wiggle,
having
wiggle, 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 wiggle.
yeah, of her having a seizure and like put it to that. And I can't do it. That's too morbid.
I want it done, and then I want it played at my funeral when I die, along with my favorite song by Miso.
But yeah, right.
That'd be fucking great. Just epic.
Hey, you must know about it, Shammy, but with
What?
that
Hold on.
you can
Oh,
sit and watch.
the methadone clinic. I love those comments. That's why a whole police department got fired because they decided to accuse me of being on drugs. Guess what? They no longer have a job anymore because they were disbanded by calling me that.
Right.
It's fucking epic, guys.
Hey, yo, so Extreme Fury, if you're still sitting over here on the couch and fucking kick, I appreciate you chilling. We got some trolls that actually are capable of using multiple platforms. It's actually amazing. It took the psycho a little bit to get it figured out, but he finally got there. Um and you know what? I'll give him his first follow on Kick. Just because the systematic psycho.
Fucking reason.
No, we're not gonna go that far. But
He's highly
he can
uneducated.
definitely do some retarded shit. We'll go that
He's
far.
highly uneducated.
Like you gotta work for you gotta work for full retard, man. Like that's hard. You don't want to ever go full retard.
Oh,
Like
yes,
these
sir.
motherfuckers are like they're not ready
As you
for
can
the
see, the more you around, the more you're going to find out.
like let me put it this way. I seen a meme the other day that made perfect sense to me. If there was another civil war, my side would win.
I totally forgot, but I gotcha a little bit.
That's fine. Yeah, if there was a civil war, my side would win. No, actually, I went to work for a company called A to Z Construction down in Georgia. I worked for them about a total of 3 months, and then we hopped down to Louisiana right after the hurricanes. Um, well, that was yeah. You and what army? But and then after that, I went up to Detroit for a little bit, where I worked at a factory that did the you know how on a track, like fucking the track brakes. You know where the track brakes are on a track? They're actually on each metal plate, right, of the entire track. You got to break down the whole track and everything, throw it in a fucking big ass fire pit. It burns off a bunch of shit. Then you got to clean it all off. Then you got to sandblast it. Then you got to take it out and fucking prime it. And then you take it over into the fucking oil bath while it's still hot. You got to do all this shit while it's still piping hot. And then fucking from there you go there. That was one of my favorite jobs because it was hot as fuck, hard as fuck, and you actually had to put some oomph into it. You couldn't go in there and be a whine ass about getting a little bit dirty and getting burnt every now and again.
Keyboard. Right.
No, we didn't have Porta Johns actually. We weren't that lucky. Our boss at the time, we got our bathroom break when we had our lunch break, and that's if we were close enough to a store that we could go get lunch and use the bathroom at.
So we'll go like that.
But this boss was also the same boss that he would fire you before you hit the ground if you fell off the roof while doing the roof. That's why I didn't do roofs much for him when I was working for him. I did roofs for other people that would insure me in case I got hurt. But you know, you got to think of those kinds of things. Oh, you're gonna fire me before I hit the ground if I get on the roof, and I want you hire a new kid every week to come in here and fucking do the tack boards. You know, your friend, because like that's what he'd do. He had all of his friends. He'd hire their kid for a day each time to come out there and help people with the roofs. And all he had to do was go up there and put the tack board in. And all the tack board was a 2x4 that you had to put a 16-finger nail through into the roof. And then when you pulled it out, you had to mark it with a fucking X. So that way when the shingler came through, the shingler could go ahead and throw in some caulk and cover up that hole so it don't leak. Right? Well, he would always bring these new kids in there and tell them that that's what their job is, but he wouldn't tell them that you actually had to use a 16 penny nail or a large nail that would actually go through the 2x4. And man, I tell you what, how many times I seen motherfuckers get up there and they would still have their ropes and stuff, but ropes don't always work. At least back then when I was working, because they didn't have those fancy fucking nylon shits. They were just coming out when I was working where at least in my area, they were just coming out. And I'll tell you, it was wild because you just couldn't. I owned a high-end construction company once instead of working for them. Well, yeah, right. You get to be the person that actually does anything. That's probably a great idea.
You're not alone.
I'm not alone.
You're not alone.
He's got him too.
It's been doing it to him all day.
Tell Shrek, oh, you know what?
He told him to tell him to fuck off. So, King Shrek says to fuck off.
Where's he on? He's on Jeff.
Yeah. Oh, what
Oh
the
no. I'm about to be caught in full 4K.
fuck? You should have already been.
Yeah, right. No shit.
But
Let me go ahead and turn that down.
Like, god dang.
Shit, you know me, boss man. I started a poop pot.
Right?
I grab that stick and stir, baby, stir. Motherfuckers don't pay no attention to what you say. They ready to. I heard about like fucking if my comb was like you break off that piece of a comb. That's what they took. They took that piece in.
It's John Doe.
Hey yo, at John Doe. But yeah, hey, so you know what?
You know,
Psycho,
this
so
is
let me tell you a little bit about what I'm building, right? All
it
right.
is Kid
You see,
Community Day, guys.
it is the Kit Community Day, but you know, I got distracted by by some trollage. But we back in there.
So I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm going through and saying hello to people.
Yeah, I kind of think I'm kind of no. Yeah, well, yeah. I think it's funny now. Like I'm at that point now where like it's hilarious that it really went that way. Like people actually took what I've never had this happen to me before. People take what I was saying and twist it into their own little narrative. Like this is a fun first experience for me. Um, it's more that it's not that it bothers me. It's just like I get my so I suffer with multi-traumatic event PTSD. All right, which means that my brain doesn't already operate the same as most people's anyways. Um and with my multiple traumatic event PTSD, it causes me sometimes to get stuck on loops. Things will replay in my head, and I have to process them out. Otherwise, it's going to sit there and eat. And if I don't process it out, like it's kind of one of those things. Like I already intended. Well, I got online to have a podcast that was not even going to talk about me being called a pedo. It was just going to focus on the kinds of things that can happen to people when they get falsely accused of
Why
things.
is my mic picking you up so well?
Is it really?
It is.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Sounds like a long way to say you have a learning disability. No, it's not a learning disability. It's
Oh, now it's really picking you up.
so.
How is it still not?
Have you ever won one way to kind of like I've explained it to people before, like if you were playing a scratch off game and you won a bunch of money when you needed money, and like you took a risk and spent $5 and won $100, and you know how you get that feeling where you want to re-experience that again. My brain just automatically does that. It'll because of the traumas that I've been through, it'll re-experience things so that way it can process it out and then compartmentalize it so that way I can then decompress it at a later time when I'm not so emotionally charged by it. Like you have to understand. I come here to this place. I've taken on my reverend nation, my ordination for a purpose, right? Because people want to talk about Jesus and Muhammad and Buddha and all of those things. Well, first off, let's talk about Jesus. Jesus didn't go to church. He didn't. He went to synagogue twice, and both times he actually detested it and didn't know and was reasons for why he didn't go back until he did. Any other time that Jesus wanted to talk to the big man upstairs, where'd he go? Out by himself to the motherfucking woods. Um, Same thing with Muhammad. Same thing with Moses.
It's picking it up through my computer.
So is it actually? Oh wait, your headset's going through your computer, not your headset.
I believe.
So then you just go.
It says here you're using.
Click the 3 dots.
Yeah.
Go to properties, and then you're gonna change it from that to the other one.
But I did, but I still think that one makes No, it doesn't. Okay. I figured it out.
Because now
But it picks you up better.
that is picking me up better, and there's like a little, you can see it picking up the hum.
Yeah.
So it is the other one. Oops, my bad. And why is it not noise generating?
I
Oh, you
don't
know,
fucking know.
I got an idea. Okay, open it up, go to filters. You don't have a filter in. Put in a noise gate filter.
Noise gate.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't support. Actually, my personal opinion,
So
any
where do I put it?
person that is currently sitting in an elected official seat, you're fired.
Where should it be?
All of you. Every one of them.
Where should
Any
it be?
of them that have been elected, there's a new election that needs to start on July 4th. July 4th, new election by the people. You know what? I'll go and put the website together. All candidates that have ever been elected prior to this date are not allowed to be reelected ever again. And your severance pays are terminated, effective immediately. That's what I think should happen. From Joe Biden to Donald Trump to Pelosi to fucking yes to them to they to that group to the mayor to the sheriff to the all of you. You failed. If you're in an elected position and you've had your position for more than 4 years, you failed, and everybody that trained you has failed. You are fired. Define high. Define what would you classify as high? Because what you call high, I call medicated.
Mine is given to me by my doctor.
Well, no, you see, this is the thing, okay? Systematic psycho. You were talking about earlier how we would love to see the Epstein client list, right? Do you realize that there's also an entire section of the government that's attempting to prevent that from happening? So as far as I'm concerned, any part of the government that's trying to do so, you no longer belong. Thank you for everything that you've done. Pack your shit. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Don't come again.
Yep. Under the influence of substances. So do you drink coffee?
Or soda with caffeine.
Or soda?
Or energy
Or do you
drinks.
take any kind of protein powders?
Or do you smoke cigarettes?
Or do you smoke cigarettes? Do you dip?
You're cooler. That's okay.
Are you cooler because nobody comes and pokes at your bubble? And those around you coddle to that mentality? Or do you have real world experience to back that up with? I mean, like you did say, you did own a construction company, but does that really place you in the public image? Because you're cooler in an environment that doesn't trigger you. I wonder how cool you would be if I found something to actually trigger you on. You have smart people around you. Okay, good. That's a great base. Having people of intelligence is definitely a great thing to have. Have you seen your image? My image is exactly what I want it to be. Forever Couch Gang, my guy. I'm building something that's not. I'm streaming right now, but that's because I'm in the process of still acquiring everything that I need to build what I want to build. It's not an easy process to do with no money. Because it's not about me. I know people have more teeth than you. I have all my teeth. All of them. I'm not missing any. How long was it since you registered on this? I'm not registered on the sex offender list. Nor do I have any charges that require me to do so.
Wow.
Or
People
am I
are special
or am
now.
I even involved in anything that would put me on the sex offenders list?
So that's nasty.
Right. Made. No, 6K is not a lot of money. I get about 6K a month from my disability.
Methadone. Never did methadone. I think you did though.
And
because
that's
apparently you
6
just
months and
keep
90
talking
days.
about it.
So that's like $220, $250 a month. That's nothing. No, actually, we gifted out we gifted out 3 total of these signs that you see behind us. Like the custom ones, the FCG and the cunt one. The kick signs aren't as expensive. But these two actually, if you put, I think it might work there, and even YouTube, if you put like exclamation point of color in my chat, it should turn my sign that's behind my wife's head. That one right there, the FCG one. I'm not. No, it's not because I haven't been caught yet. It's because I'm not doing that.
Give him that huck too and spit on that thing.
Right? But yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I don't talk to minors about sexual things as if like in that way. Like that's no. I don't find that attractive. I constantly have to tell my daughters who are growing into young women to put on more clothes because nope. Especially in this disgusting world, you talk to minors about sexual things. No, I do not talk to minors about sexual things. Bro, if you didn't act like you were all that, you might actually have some redeeming qualities.
Redeeming qualities for what?
That's the thing. What you're saying is, I am worthy. You just don't like the fact that I hurt your feelings. You can't even spell minor. And well, this is an 18 plus stream. We're talking about the fact, and we're not having any inappropriate conversations. We're talking about someone that had inappropriate conversations with a child and nasty conversations potentially. We don't even know the degree of inappropriate, really. We're just basing it that, well, inappropriate must mean that it was pretty disgusting. So is this conversation talking about trying to protect children inappropriate? Take a humble seat. Why are you getting so subversive and try to explain yourself? Yes, and I'm a minor with an E. Oh, you're a minor, you mine. I got you.
No, minor.
No, he's trying to say like he works in like the mines, the coal mines, shit like that.
Yeah, but
You got you. I forget where on YouTube you can see your fucking like how many people are watching your live. I can't remember.
would really like to know where my fucking.
But I also haven't been focusing on getting follows and stuff on anything other than Kick and X. Those have been the two main platforms that I want to use anyways. Yeah, like Kick is my family platform. Like for not like my child, like not like family friendly. It's just the other adults that I socialize with because unfortunately I've got a bunch of Biden supporters around me.
Biden's a fucking idiot. There we go.
Okay, here's my question, all right? What if their conversations were, I'm afraid to go and talk to my parents, and I trust you as a male figure adult, and my friends are trying to convince me to have sex. And remember that this is a child that's in a position that's not able to go and speak to their parents or adults around them for fear of backlash. What's he supposed to do in that regard? Yes, I stream for those that want to come and sit down and hang out. Why do you stream? If I get followers, great. I streamed because you wanted to flex your 9,880 whatever fucking viewers. So I gave you the ability to be able to do that publicly. I wasn't live on YouTube, remember? You couldn't find my YouTube after I went live on YouTube. Did you forget that too, nobleman? Jesus fuck, man. You really are psycho. You forget your own fucking shit. You go and you treat people like shit.
Cheers.
And then want to turn around and try to act like you're noble. I get that you feel that's a trap, but think about it. What would you do in that situation as a parent? Because if another child came to me or my wife, I'm afraid to talk to my parents about sex. Okay, well then let's see if we can figure out a way to build up your confidence. Yeah, build your confidence to have that conversation with your parents. I can see where that's inappropriate because she's a minor, not related to him. But I could also see that if the conversation was him trying to convince the child to have the conversation with the right people, well, he wouldn't be a pedophile. He would be actually somebody that was trying to protect a child. But because everybody's too busy trying to call him a pedophile, we don't want to hear that. We don't even want to consider that possibility. And that's leaning towards an inappropriate conversation, correct? Leaning towards an inappropriate conversation? Would you not agree that's leaning towards an inappropriate conversation? His exact words, leaning towards inappropriate conversations? I'm not looking for technicalities. That's what I'm saying. A lawyer would look for that technicality, you moron. His defense attorney would look for that technicality, you idiot. The jury would be required to look for that technicality. You daft individual. Jesus fuck, you're too busy being judge, jury, and executioner that you're not taking time for the process at all. But you want to claim like you're intelligent. You have the intelligence of a chimpanzee. You know, monkeys that could figure that out. You're too busy trying to label me a fucking pedophile, you dumb son of a bitch. You fucking moronic, bro. You really truly are a full psycho. At least you live up to your name.
I hope everybody's having a fabulous night. You know, I'm just
Like,
keeping it
Jesus fuck,
shit,
man.
watching people. You know.
And no, I debate like somebody that actually has a basis for his understanding and improves his point. Have I been wrong yet? Can you say that? Can you say that I've been wrong, Sativa? I'm waiting. I'd love you to prove that I'm wrong, Sativa. Please prove it. Otherwise, shut up. While I go get me some more fucking tea.
Hey, Mama. How we doing? Ugh. Been a rough day, though. Good. I bet you're happy about that one.
Yeah, Sativa's got to tuck tail and run, bitch. Ah. Pussy. Fucking pussy. I'm gonna say something, but I have nothing to substantiate it because I'm a fucking moron.
Yeah. I believe it.
I gotta divert because I'm not capable of having a debate. Get the fuck out. Fucking pitiful fucks. You're all fucking idiots. I'm here for tough love day. Rage baiting, nice. No, it's calling people out on their bullshit. Psycho. It's about time that people like yourself and the other morons in this fucking life, in this world, have their shit put in place by somebody that's actually capable of doing so. You've been incapable of proving your point and continue looking, hoping and praying that you're going to find that snippet to go with.
They're fucking
And you can't. But you also can't understand why something inside of you says that I'm right. That's why you're not gone. That's why you haven't left yet. Because you know I'm right.
Till Monday. But it'll work out.
I don't need capabilities. My mind is my capability.
My mom.
I don't give a fuck. Video games are a hobby. They're fun. They're not why I'm here.
Fucking
never have been. I focused on them because I was told for the longest time that content creation is playing one game and only one game. Only one game. Streamed to one platform and only one platform.
For her. And I'm just, I got so much I gotta
like
do, and I'm just,
had to go off of shit that
I'm exhausted. I'm losing my voice because I'm exhausted.
Your mind is chilling.
And
no. My mind is my unique position. I've yet to have anybody that's capable of putting me in a place that I am not able to either A, defend myself out of, or B, alter my perspective. And with those 2 points being the focus of who I am, And thus I have carried myself throughout life with these points and been told on many occasions that I should do this or do that with my life. I don't want to be president of the fucking United States. It sounds exhausting. It sounds boring. It sounds dull. It sounds monotonous. It sounds like a really dumb thing that I should have to worry about 50 different states of people that are not capable of managing themselves. White people, I'm sorry, nickel pickle, you've let yourself go. Everybody else in this world can go and coddle you and say that you're big and you're beautiful, but sir, it's going to kill you.
I'm going in
You're
and out.
going to die because of your weight.
It's probably no, because I
And you let it get that far. I got hurt, all right, in 2012 in Afghanistan. I sustained 14 herniated discs.
And I don't
14 herniated discs in my spine simultaneously. Within 12 months, I went from the size that I am right now to 360 pounds at 6'6". I looked like a fucking beach ball walking down the road. And back then, I had to walk with a cane. I couldn't even walk on my own. I spent most of that time restricted to wheelchairs, taking 144 pills a week to sustain the injuries that I had sustained.
She's my sister, but to be the parent,
And it sucked. But I let myself get that big. I ate all the dumb foods that I shouldn't have. I let myself sit around for days on end playing a video game.
You know, she already
streaming.
Not enough for the lives we apparently lived and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, it's not your fault. Shit happens.
I'm not fishing for sympathy, my guy. And I don't give a fuck about your quality concerns. Your quality concerns are part of the problem. You want somebody to be like, oh, boo, honey, you need to I really don't like it when you do these things and you're capable of doing better and I believe in you and you're gonna get there one day. It hasn't worked yet. If it hasn't worked yet, why the fuck am I going to keep going with the same insanity this country is going down with that bullshit? Why keep repeating the literal definition of insanity of y'all need to be fucking coddled and held like little swine babies, boo-hooing and ha-hawing and la-la-ing with your safety pins and goddamn corners with your tissues for your issues. It hasn't worked and it's made us worse.
I mean,
period.
Without my mom, but
I have made money, $6,000 in the last 90 days alone. 90 days alone. Prior to the change in my content's focused on playing singular games for weeks on end, hoping that my gameplay was good enough to get noticed. Sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't. One time it got me a shit ton of bot follows and I had to delete my Twitch account. I was pissed because I don't want bots. And if I suspect bots or a large number of bots follow me out of nowhere, I would happily delete my account because I don't want them there. Bro, your definition of hot is probably not the same as mine. Drops mic on, oh, great. I'm one day going to have a better man come along and take your hot girlfriend.
I don't know.
Because that's all she's waiting on is a better man to actually show up.
It'll get better. It always does.
It's either that or she's equally like you that had parents that told her she was the specialist, bestest princess on the face of this planet and nobody could stop her from being whatever she wanted to be. Coddled. And so you coddle each other in your codependent relationship. That probably requires you to tell her how hot she is quite often, right? You probably have to tell her all the time how good she looks. And if you don't do it, she gets mad at you.
I got called it. What was it? A gremlin? And then they called me Baby Muffin.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? Because I'm like half the size of you. Like,
I hot guarantee you that you have to tell her on a regular basis that she's beautiful or cute or good looking because she's so high maintenance that if she don't hear it, she breaks down. Useless.
I'm a laid back person. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me or looks at me about.
That is not a good girl.
I don't care.
That's a high maintenance broad.
Can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
I bet you if you turned off the money flow, she'd step, bro. Turn off the money flow. Cut off every card she's got. Tell her she's not allowed to have money unless if it's her own. See how long she stay, bruh. Cut it all off. Turn the credit cards off. Turn the cell phone off. Go get your own plan. Go pay for your own shit. And rent's this much a month.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Turn it all off, bro. Tell me she stays. Turn it all off. I can guarantee you.
You cannot do it.
Hey, babe. If I stop buying you stuff, but I paid for everything else in the house, would you be mad?
No.
Would you bitch about it?
No, as long as I have cigarettes and my weed.
Well, yeah, because I smoke cigarettes
exactly.
too.
So I'd be good.
Right. I'm just not buying it for you. I just let you have what I get.
I don't give a fuck.
Right? Like
I don't give a fuck.
You would just, if you really wanted it bad enough, you would just end up going and getting a job. Right?
Yeah.
If you wanted your own money.
Yeah.
And would I stop you?
No.
Or bitch about it?
Eventually.
You think?
It's not that you would bitch about the job or the money.
Mm.
You would want me home more.
Okay, I feel that. All right, yeah.
But otherwise than that, like, you wouldn't care that I had a job.
Right.
Because
turn off everything that she's got, bro. Tell me she sticks.
I'm an independent woman.
90 days. Tell her 90 days she can't have nothing that's yours. Bet you your bitch don't stay.
Because you know what the funny part is? They're sweetheart, Psycho, whatever the fuck his name is. Or her, it, they, them, whatever the fuck they want to call them.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't want to assume.
Anyways.
All we have is a systematic psycho. I mean, he talks like a guy, but I've met some butches that talk like dudes.
But the thing about it is anywho, we had separated for a period of time. Guess where I was at? Sitting at home, taking care of my youngins.
Mm.
Well, my bills were still paid.
Okay, psycho. Don't share nothing with her. Why are you sharing, bro? You earned that. Did she earn that? Are you allowed to be selfish and turn everything off? Stop providing for her and force her to provide for herself? I understand that you do it the same way that I do. Oh, okay. So, if you were to shut everything off on her right now, I mean her phone, her everything, and tell her she's got to go and pay for it herself, would she stay? Because if she won't,
I'm still here.
If she won't, she ain't real, bruh.
And
she after what you got, not you. This is after me. So she can be hot as fuck all you want, but she after what you got, not you. I don't like that.
Because what it was is he left, he still paid my bills.
That's
guess
not
where I sat?
Yeah.
At home. Took care of my children. Guess what he did? Stayed in a fucking hotel.
Yeah.
Did he enjoy it? No. Was he at my house almost every other day? Pretty much. Is that okay?
I know she's grateful for it. I know she's grateful for it. I know she's grateful for it. I'm not denying that. But if you were to cut everything off today, or if it was to all go away today, would she stay? Would she actually stay? And you know how you test that? Turn it all off and find out.
We were arguing?
No. She's saying, like, if we were to get into an argument.
No. We don't
No.
argue.
No, we really don't.
We don't argue at all. We don't have arguments. We have discussions.
Part of us being loud is because we're not exactly sure how well this mic sounds. We've heard it, and it sounds quiet to us, and we've had other people tell us that they can't hear us. So we speak a little more enunciated. It's
I
not
get
us
told
trying
I
to be
can't
really
be
loud.
heard
It's
all
just,
the time.
yeah.
So,
And she's super far away from the mic.
yeah.
Like,
so I have
easy
to
6 feet away from the mic she is.
be. Yeah.
No, I'm not sympathy seeking. See that you're going with the accusations again.
What's going on?
I'm providing detailed conversation. You see the difference in the way that we communicate? You communicate in a very offensive way. I communicate to be understood. We are not the same already. This is why we have a problem.
I'm so
You
confused.
suck at communicating.
Who's talking to you?
The psycho.
Oh.
Like that's the problem. Yes. If you called me a pedophile to my face, I would punch you in your fucking jaw.
Because that's an
Because
accusation.
obviously you don't understand the damage that does to me. So let me show you.
It's not right.
You
People
obviously
go
haven't
around.
had people, you obviously haven't had people in your life that don't put you in your place. And obviously that also shows me that you like to bully your spouse. You're a bully. You've bullied me since the moment that you spoke to me. You've never given me any amount of respect. I've had to demand my respect from you while continuing to give you respect. And every time you've disrespected me, I've returned it. And you don't like that I'm doing it, and I can do so calmly. You want to say that I can't communicate, sir? You came in here and let's talk about your all caps screaming that I'm a pedophile. That was you, Psycho Fox. And Kick. I can show it. I can show you. You really remind me of like a rabid fox. No, I've never had anybody in my entire life call me a pedophile before. Ever. I've never had anybody tell me that the conversations that I had are inappropriate. Because I don't have those kinds of conversations. They're not appropriate.
See? Like that?
Like,
You're doing it
you're
again?
yelling at me again.
Like, what the fuck?
You're the typical liberal. You're liberal as fuck, man. And it's obvious. You literally go around treating people the way you don't want to be treated, but you have a bunch of people around you that coddle you for it. I'm not going to coddle you.
Seek therapy.
Like, seriously.
Therapy's a great thing.
You need to see a therapist about your inability to have proper communication. And actually go in there and showcase your anger issues. No, they weren't. It wasn't accusations. They came in with a fake account. They didn't even say anything. It just like joined and followed.
Sure you are, but it's fine.
You're tougher than me. I go hard and you don't have my flow.
The fuck does that
They-
mean?
You go hard.
Bro,
Eh?
guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Can I tell him a story?
Tell them.
All right, I'm 5'1", 5'1", and it took 4 cops
Right?
and 2 EMTs that were all over 6'2", 250 pounds and up to put me down. You want to be tougher than somebody? Come be tougher than me, motherfucker.
A systematic psycho. The reason is actually from a racist point of view. Because I appear to be a Caucasian bearded man in his mid-30s, which is what the common pedophile tends to look like. They usually look unkept and unclean.
Excuse me, guys. I didn't mean to burp.
They actually end up having the big glasses. They call it, I forget what they call it, the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. So I get profiled because of the way that I look.
It's racial profiling or something.
Literally. I get profiled because of the way that I look.
Something like that.
Now, yes, I wish I could get different glasses, but I've tried other frames and I have a really big face. And when I get the tiny frames, I have a double astigmatism where one is astigmatism one way and I forget what the word is, but it goes the opposite direction. So it causes my eyes, if I got the wrong glasses on, the wrong size glasses on, my eyes will off center and I can't see and it gives me massive migraines. It's caused by my traumatic brain injury. It sucks that that was the basis that was probably used, but that's the only thing that I can come to because I've never talked to any children. I don't have conversations with kids. The only kids that I talk to are my 3. That's it. I don't talk to anybody else's kids. And you won't get to be victimized, but you wouldn't enjoy not getting that attention. I'm actually purposely growing this out for that purpose. I'm growing my beard for me. I'm going bald because of my age and being in the military. And I don't want to look like a cue ball. And well, I'm not going to spend the money on Rogaine that's probably going to give me skin cancer. I'll just let what's left of my hair fall out and maybe one day buy a toupee when I can afford to do so.
No, we'll shave your head.
No, because I don't like the idea of being a cue ball. I don't know why. I think it's like the typical white guy thing. They end up just being the bald white dude.
I like it when your head's shaved.
I know, and I've done it, but I don't like it. I miss my wavy hair from my younger days. But
Well, I miss your hair from when we first got together.
But the rest of my beard, I'm purposely growing it out for a cosplay that I'm trying to do. I've been waiting 3 years for it to get long enough. And it's still not long enough. It's going to take me another couple years, and I use stuff to make it grow all the time. It's growing. It's getting longer now that I changed up my soaps again, but I'm trying to grow it for a cosplay because I believe that would be better. I know.
You can say that, but
But that's part of the reason because unfortunately the other side of it is when you go and you look up neo-Nazis, they're always these big burly fucking bald-headed dudes. Like, and I can't go that route.
Yeah, but the thing about it is our children are not white.
Well, yeah, I know our kids are half Mexican, but
I mean, come on.
they're my bonus babies anyways.
You can ask anybody that I've been around for more than, what, 15 years at this point?
Right?
Like, fuck.
But yeah, so you know what? Here, let me take a moment to tell you about the Forever Couch Gang, right? it is a conglomerate of streamers, and I'm still building that conglomerate of streamers coming together to make the streaming community a better place. A lot of people don't take easy to me because I'm really rough around the edges, kind of like, other people in the industry. Aiden Ross, rough around the edges. Andrew Tate, rough around the edges. King Shrek, another one, rough around the edges.
Who, King Shrek?
Yeah,
But his eyes are beautiful. I'm
fucking
sorry.
gorgeous. I want those eyes.
I told him I went in there
It's so
and I
fun.
was like, not to offend your wife or my hubby, but you have beautiful eyes.
Right?
Like,
They're just dreamy.
they're
They are
beautiful.
dreamy
And they
eyes.
change.
Dreamy, yes. He's got the true blues.
Like, you, from earlier being in the light,
Now they're like a darker.
wait till he looks.
Mine go gray a lot.
See?
Yeah.
But he's got fucking green and
Yeah.
oh my god.
No, I get that.
I wish I had them, man.
Right?
Like I have blue eyes. What color are they right now?
Has the debate started?
Yes.
Oh,
What
shit.
color are my eyes right now?
I wanted to watch that. These
look-
two idiots.
What color are my eyes?
Looking green right now, hazel almost. Presidential debate.
Trying to do the debate.
Where do I want to watch it? There's nowhere that's unbiased anymore.
That's what?
That's unbiased anymore.
I just go watch it and watch them.
Oh, that's the problem. They're gonna cut pieces and move them
No,
around.
it's live. I thought.
It is live, but commercial breaks, shit like that.